Residents of East Bengaluru, hear this out. In 10 locations near you, Shri Krishna Janmashtami 2024 will be celebrated by ISKCON Whitefield. Over 1 lakh devotees attended last year and more are expected this year. Over 10,000 people donated for the Archana, Annadan and other sevas. Over 3,000 kids participated in different kids competitions. Over 100 cultural performances took place. Shri Radha Krishna's Abhishekam was performed in all these locations with grand success. Over 1,000 bhoga preparations were cooked by the devotees and offered to the Lord. All the devotees were served delicious Krishna Prasadam and they also took part in many other activities. So what are you waiting for? 26th August 2024. Save the date and join us for Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsav 2024. There will be a lot of kirtans, stage performances, archana, abhishekam, delicious heart-purifying prasadam, many fun activities and much more. Don't forget to click the link or scan the QR code to book your seva to avoid last-minute rush. Nanda ke ghar anand bhayo, Jai Kanhaiya Lal ki, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So, welcome you all to day 5 of our glorious Krishna Ratri series. So, we are so happy to see you all every day with your smiling faces and hearts, wonderful hearts, eager to listen more and more about Lord Shri Krishna as we approach the very auspicious day of Shri Krishna Janmashtami. Hari Bol to all the devotees attending this session. Today, we are blessed to have His Grace Sri Ramachandra Karunamaya Das Prabhuji to enlighten us. For a short introduction about him, Prabhuji started his Krishna conscious journey 5 years back and he has been serving AECS Layout IBC Center. He got initiated in 2023 by His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj, and he has 2 children whom he is training very nicely in Krishna consciousness. Currently, he is working as an IT professional in an MNC. So over to you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Please take over and enlighten us.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, everyone. Let me share my presentation. Thank you, everyone. So let me start. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Shakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Namavam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Prashasya Deshatarine. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Krupashindobhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to discuss about the Krishna Katha. Thank you everyone for joining this Krishna Ratri series, day 5. We are in the chapter 5. Before going into the chapter 5, let us briefly discuss about previous chapters. What are we heard from the previous sessions? First chapter mainly discuss about that Kamsa hears from the Akaswani that Devaki Vasudeva's son, 8th son, going to kill him. So after that, he put them into the prison and he started all atrocity. And then later, chapter 2 nicely described about how Lord entered into the womb of Devaki. And then Devi Devata's prayers, nicely described there. And chapter 3, how Krishna is appeared and how, based on the request of the Krishna, Vasudeva take Krishna from Madura to Nanda Maharaj's house, which is Gokul Mahavan. And then fourth one, in the chapter, fourth one, how Kamsa is came to know that is the boy is already born somewhere else from the Yogamaya. And then he started planning that how can we kill that person. And he discussed with his demonic mentality friends. And they have given like very cruel mind, but it is a diplomatic in their point of view, like kill all the small childrens which is born nearby area of the Madura from last 10 days. So now we are in the chapter 5, which is mainly discussed about how Krishna's celebrations, birth celebration is happened, which is a first Krishna Janmashtami, which was happened 5,000 years ago. And then how Vasudeva and Nanda Maharaj met at the Madura area when the Nanda Maharaj went to the Madura. So for externally, we may think that Nanda Maharaj is not, he is like a foster father and Yashoda Mata is a foster mother. But our Acharya has given that explanation that they are not logically, because Krishna himself expanded simultaneously Devaki and Yashoda Mata. Devaki Mata and Yashoda Mata. So whoever take a birth from the Devaki Mata, he is Vasudeva Krishna, and whoever take a birth from the Yashoda Mata, he is Vrindavan Krishna. So due to the Yogamaya, Yashoda Mata, even though given a birth to the twins, they are able to see only the Vasudeva Krishna, not able to see the baby girl who is Yogamaya. So when the Vasudeva carrying that Vasudeva Krishna and he came to the Nanda Maharaj, so that time Nanda Maharaj is able to see only Yogamaya, not Vrindavan Krishna. So that time when he just replaced that Vasudeva Krishna with Yogamaya, and this both Vrindavan Krishna and then Vasudeva Krishna merges and became one. So that's how even Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Maya also like not a foster fathers internally, but externally for our point of view, maybe they are foster fathers and mother. So one more thing, like when we know that Krishna never leaves the Vrindavan, right? So this is a one more evidence our previous acharyas has given, like whenever Akura came to take the Krishna, that time only Vasudeva Krishna left the Vrindavan, but Vrindavan Krishna still stay back at the Vrindavan. So that's how we used to say that always Krishna be there in the Vrindavan, he never leaves in the Bhava form. So that's how the narration has goes on from our previous acharyas, has given even one more evidence, like thus Yogamaya we call, we take relationship with Krishna as a younger sister. So how can we say that younger sister if Yashoda Mata is not given a birth to the Krishna, right? So that is a one more evidence our acharyas has given that. So after next one is like Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mata, they both are used to be stay at Nandagaon initially, but they don't have a child from a long time. When the Yashoda Mata requested Nanda Maharaj, if you move near to the Yamuna, maybe we may get child. So on the request of Yashoda Mata, Nanda Maharaj decided to move to the near to the Yamuna river. So that's where the Gokul Mahavan. So when they decided, the entire Nandagaon villagers, they want to join with Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mata. So we can think about that, how much affection and love towards the Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mata. The entire village is moved from the Nandagaon to the Gokul Mahavan. So the same way, even in our community also, we have a big community in Whitefield. We should have always show that affection and love towards each other to help each other during the difficult times, right? So this is the brief introduction about how Krishna, I mean, for not Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mata is not first fathers, and then how they moved to the Gokul Mahavan. So coming to the today's discussion, uh, the Krishna birth celebrations. So when the Nanda Maharaj hears that Yashoda Mata has given a birth to the newborn child, Lord Krishna, then he immediately announced that day that we are celebrating the uh, newborn ceremony for that Lord Sri Krishna. That is the first Janmashtami celebrated 5,000 years ago in this planet, in the Gokula. Its another name is Nandosava. So the birth ceremony of the Lord Sri Krishna. When the Krishna appeared in Gokula, the all Vrajavasis automatically they are so much overwhelmed and joy by the birth of the Lord Sri Krishna. So after announcing that Nanda Maharaj, he nicely take the bath and purify himself and dress himself nicely, and he invited that Brahmanas. Okay, oh, you did not. Okay. He invited Brahmanas and to recite that Vedic mantras. And Nanda Maharaj even arranged nicely that birth ceremony for his newly born child as per the rules and regulations. And even he worshipped Devi Devatas and the forefathers as well. So during that time, Nanda Maharaj gave a charity of the 2 million cows to the Brahmanas who he invited. So we can imagine that how many cows Nanda Maharaj would have by that time. 2 million cows in the charity. Always charity is for the pleasure of the Lord Vishnu. So he has given the 2 million cows. So we have to understand from this how important this birth ceremony, samskaras, and as well as cleanliness, taking a bath, and then charity. So in the next sloka, the Parikshit Maharaj is hearing from Sukadeva Goswami. Nicely, he is narrating that how important this charity and cleanliness and then these samskaras to purify that person and progress in the spiritual life. So Sukadeva Goswami nicely narrating such in this way. Like time passes, if the land maybe we see that it is completely polluted or anything, but it will be purified automatically. How it is? It by based on the trains. So at the same way, when we celebrate birth ceremony of the newly born boy, so he will be purified. So that is the reason we have a total 16 samskaras from the birth when the born, and before that boy or maybe girl take a birth, there is a garbhadhan samskara and then birth samskara, and when the child is taking the solid food, that time annaprashana samskara, and then later the child is going to the school, there will be a Vidyabhyasa samskara. Like that, we have a 16 samskaras in Vedic injunction, so which we follow strictly in the ancient days, but now it is broken. But we supposed to follow that, purify that person and progress nicely in the spirituality. And further, Sukadeva Goswami explains that how important that austerity we should supposed to follow. So by following that austerity, our senses will be purified. So at the same time, by giving a charity to the qualified Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, so his material position will be purified. How material position will be purified? In this Kali Yuga, whatever money we may earn, so that is always contaminated. It never be like karma free. So that is the reason always Vedic injunctions or instruct us to take some portion of money or maybe Lakshmi to give it to the qualified Brahmanas or Vaishnavas to purify our earnings. And at the same time, once we started satisfy whatever money we are earning, so with that, what we can do, our mind will be purified. If there is no satisfaction, our mind is always hesitated. By following the Krishna consciousness or maybe science self-realization, then our soul will be purified. So when I'm hearing that one of the senior Vaishnavas class, he is telling that how His Holiness Vishnu Swami Maharaj has given three things supposed to be in everyone's life to satisfied, and three things should not be satisfied. What are those three things? one's satisfied should be like one's own spouse, and whatever money he is getting, and whatever the prasadam he is getting for that day. So we're supposed to be satisfied all these three things. Then only we can be peaceful. Money, especially in this Kali Yuga, we always start comparing with others, and then it start hesitating. And for that, we may work day and night. But that money, which is decided based on our previous karma, so we cannot change that. So we never compare with that. Whatever we are getting it, we're supposed to be satisfied with that. And prasadam also sometimes maybe some acharya's appearance day, or maybe some celebrations time we may have a palatable dishes. But general days we may have a khichdi, but both are prasadam only. We should be satisfied with that. Whatever prasadam we are getting every day, we should not be like dissatisfied. So at the same time, Maharaj is nicely explaining that three things we supposed to be not satisfied. This is very important. Like Shravanam, we never be satisfied. We always hanker to hear more and more from the acharyas, from our guru, and from our Vaishnavas. So we never be satisfied for the Shravanam. At the same time, chanting, we never be satisfied by completing 16 rounds. Okay, I'm done with for today. No, we should not be satisfied. As much as possible, we have to do the more rounds. And one more important thing is charity. Charity is always pleasure of the Vishnu, so we never be satisfied. So we have to give how much we can give in the charity to the qualified Brahmanas and then Vaishnavas. This is very important. And then coming to that, how celebrations are happening, it is narrated nicely in the Canto 10, Chapter 5, from the Sloka 5 to 19. So Brahmanas are nicely reciting Vedic mantras, and with that vibrations, that area is completely purified. And then some of them are reciting Puranas, some of them are reciting the histories of the royal families, and some of them are singing, and some of them are playing musical instruments like that. It is completely like a festival atmosphere in the Nanda Maharaj house. And then further, Sukadeva Goswami nicely explains that how Rajapura is nicely decorated. The Nanda Maharaj house is fully decorated with a variety of flowers, and then gates and courtyards also nicely decorated with the different garlands, and then mango leaves, and then nicely swept that complete house and washed with complete water. This is how it is nicely decorated. So not only that decoration only for the house, it is even for the cows. Cows also, they are nicely, cows and bulls both, and cows are calves as well. They thoroughly smeared with a mixture of turmeric and oil, and they nicely decorated those cows, and then they nicely decorated their heads with a peacock feathers. And one more important thing here is that they decorated nicely the golden ornaments to the cows. So we can imagine that how opulent that Varajavasi is during that time, 5,000 years itself. Decorating that golden ornaments to the cow necks and peacock feathers, how beautiful it is, right? So we may have seen that sometimes whenever we attend for the Gomata Puja, we might have seen that only the decoration of the cow, but I never seen that golden ornaments are decorated to the cows. And then after that, the decoration is nicely explained that how covered mans are dressed very opulently, and they are carrying that gifts in their hands and approach the Nanda Maharaj house. And then gopis are when they hear that Yashoda Mai has given a birth to the Lord Sri Krishna, they are so much happy, and then they nicely decorated with nice clothes and then ornaments, and they reach to the Nanda Maharaj house with these gopis and then cowherd mans, and then these cows nicely decorated and reach the Nanda Maharaj. And Nanda Maharaj house is like Goloka Vrindavan. It is completely replica of the Goloka Vrindavan that time. So that the gopis are nicely decorated, kunkuma, and then brilliant, nice earrings, and they decorated with black color with eyelets. All those things explained nicely in this chapter, in these slokas from 5 to 19. So when they reach to the Nanda Maharaj's house, all these covered men and gopis are go inside and blessing that Lord Sri Krishna, and with a long life and maintain and became a king of this Braja. Like that, they are started blessing the Krishna, and they come out and they started pouring each other. What is that? Milk, yogurt, and ghee and butter. So they are pouring each other, both gopis and covered boys. All these people are enjoying like anything. At the same time, our Rohini Mata also nicely decorated, who is a mother of Baladeva, nicely decorated. She is dressed like a gorgeously, and then she is busy with inviting, receiving women's and guests, and at that festival time. So she is very busy. So the Nanda Maharaj house is eternal abode of the Supreme Godhead. In it is low, it is like that, and then it is completely opulent. And then during that time, Nanda Maharaj is so kind, and then he always gives the nice charity, and he started giving nice gifts to all the covered mans and gopis for the pleasure of Vishnu. So that's where it ends. So the celebration of the Lord Sri Krishna birth celebration first time in Gokula Mahavan, and then after the nice beautiful celebration, Nanda Maharaj give a responsibility to the covered man to take care of the Gokul Mahavan, and he started to the Madura to pay the yearly taxes to the Kamsa. So when he reached that Madura, his beloved friend Vasudeva came to know that Nanda Maharaj came to the Madura for paying the taxes, and he is overwhelmed and he want to meet the Nanda Maharaj. Then he started going to the where the Nanda Maharaj is staying in Madura. And when the Nanda Maharaj came to know that Vasudeva came to meet him, then he immediately, go further, and he invited him and he embraced him. So both are very good friends. So they are discussed about welfare of each other, and then Vasudeva peacefully sat and asking the welfare of Vrajavasis. He actually want to know about the welfare of Krishna, but since Vasudeva uh, came to know that Nanda Maharaj not aware that the Krishna is Vasudeva's son, so he don't want to reveal that secret. So he started asking, I hope all the Vrajavasis and the animals and cows are safe, and there is no diseases in the Gokul Mahavan. And then he started asking that you have enough water, and you have okay, sorry, you have enough water, and you have enough grass for the cows. So like that he's asking. Why he's asking that way? So by asking in that way, he can understand that how Krishna is doing. If all the Vrajavasis are happy and they have enough water and enough grass for the cows, then all the Vrajavasis will be happy. Then Krishna also obviously happy. And then further he asked his son Baladeva and his wife Rohini how they are doing. So based on that, he will understand that if Rohini and Baladeva is very happy and nicely taking care, and then he can understand that Krishna also will be very happy. So that way, he started inquiring about Vrajavasis and Rohini Mata and Baladeva, and then Vasudeva is giving reply, and then Vasudeva came to know that Krishna also is safe and he is happy. That way he came to know that, and then later he informed to the Nanda Maharaj, like, okay, Kamsa is planning a lot of things, and he may send the demons and everyone. He started killing that nearby villages whoever born last 10 days. Better you go back to the Gokula Mahavan as soon as possible and take care of the Krishna and Baladeva. So after hearing this, even Nanda Maharaj take a permission from Vasudeva, and then Nanda Maharaj started going back to the Gokul Mahavan. So next chapter it will start with Putana, how it is killing. While entering into the Gokul Mahavan, he saw that how that big demon is killed and fall down. So that's where it starts from the chapter 6. So I'm going to end here. So thank you so much for attending. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Over to you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for the amazing narration today. Thank you. Let's loudly chant Hari Bol 3 times for Prabhuji. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So, for your information, we would like to tell uh, uh, that ISKCON Whitefield is celebrating Janmashtami on 26th August in 10 locations near you. So you can book your seva now and also donate generously to purify your Lakshmi and gain pious credits. Moreover, I want to announce yesterday's quiz winner, which is Prisha. Let's say Haribol to her. Haribol. So now we will be circulating the Google link. So please take a few minutes to answer the questions. These are simple questions from Prabhuji's lecture today. So Prabhuji, can you please share the link? Yes. Yes, so please, this is a Google form which is shared in the chat. You can open it and answer the questions. And so we'll be having a winner from this quiz, which will be announced tomorrow. So thank you everyone for attending today's session. So we shall meet again tomorrow, same time, same place on a Zoom. So for the Krishna Ratri series. So stay tuned. Hare Krishna. So winner of the series will also be announced at the end. So looking forward to see you all tomorrow for the full session. So hope everyone got the link to the Google form.